Hey, what's going on, guys? So here we have it, the next gen Xbox. You ready? What did AGN been saying? Luxury products? Yep. They see YouTube's watching too. They know I've been right the whole time. They want people. They want good leaders. They want people to know what they're talking about. AGN has never been wrong. All right, let's go. Sarah Bond, the next gen Xbox console is going to be a very premium, very high end, curated experience. Well, she's the media train now. As I told you, man, Phil Spencer's tired. I think he's pretty much throwing in the towel and getting ready to retire. You know, he did his job. What else are you gonna do now when Microsoft's destroying everything? What's the point? And he's just getting to that age too. You know what I mean? No, those guys are not coming out anymore. We know who's coming out now. So impossible job. Don't blame Sarah Bond. Trust me, she didn't do this. She's just speaking. You know what I mean? Just let people know, because I see some people trying to blame her. I'm like, guys, no. No. She's going to be the one now that's going to be the scapegoat. Phil Spencer's done with that. He's dealt with those licks for too long. You guys know how that harassment was for 10 years. That's why, in a way, I came back up a little way. But at this point, I'm like, oh, no, okay, Microsoft, now since you want to do that. Yeah, but there we go, guys. The next-gen Xbox console is going to be easily over $1,000+. When you talk about very high-end, very premium, and then you think about the ROG being 1,000, oh, it's going to be more than that. And that guy was right, and I was right. I told you, luxury products are going to price you out. Give me back my money. If I'm going to sell something, it's going to be like a luxury Ferrari. They're trying to make Ferrari consoles or something. You see what I'm saying? Well, give me that. Yeah, it's going to be luxurious. Hey, I tried to tell you it's going to be a PC aspect too. You say console, but guess what though? This sounds like a PC. You see what I mean? You can't take their words face value, and she is media trained. So let's get into this and let's check this out. Like, comment, subscribe. Remember, AGN's been telling you this. That's right. All right, let's go down.
Rumors are that the next gen console will be almost more like a gaming PC in a lot of ways. That it'll be super high powered. I don't know if you can speak to that at all, but I mean that would be helpful for me because there's a lot of like PC games I'd love to play, but like I said, getting the barrier of entry seems like it's really high. So if there was a console that could kind of be a gaming PC and console in one, like that would be helpful for me. I don't know what you.
But you see what this guy's kind of trying to say here too. He's like, man, what's the entry? Like, you know what I mean? Tell me what the entry is. Are we going to have cheap entry anymore? Right? Let's see.
You can tell us about the next gen console? Any?
Well, I can tell you you're right that the next gen console is going to be a very premium, very high-end curated experience.
The next gen console, not console, is very premium, very high end. You know, somebody tells me like a premium product, that shit's expensive, right? And very high end. So you talking about high end PC? Let's go look at some high end graphics cards right now. You know what I mean? It's like high end. You know what high end on PC is, right? Yeah, it's like pricing you out. Nobody gets high-end gaming PCs by a common denominator factor. So Microsoft is done. Like I said, so they're getting removed from the stores. Nobody is going to be shipping out millions and millions. We need to sell 25 million. You know, that's not going to happen. It's over. Maybe 5 million, maybe 10. Something like that, right? But it's going to be luxury products on their website. Maybe a little bit over at Best Buy, just like you see with the Ally. I've been trying to tell you guys this. You were not listening to me. So Sarah Bond is already giving it to you. I'm glad somebody's coming out saying something. You got to say something. So she's the one that's going to do it. Like I said, don't blame her because, you know what I mean? Come on, man. So there it is, guys. It is going to be over $1,000, most likely, easily. I do not see how they can get this much lower than that. And then you see these cocksuckers coming out with the macroeconomics, with the tariffs, man. Oh, man, they're going to charge you a fortune for this thing, man. Will it probably be cheaper than some of those other PCs? Still, but who wants to go buy that type of stuff? Only certain types of crowds. You got to have certain type of money for that. So you think Microsoft cares about you now at the bottom? Oh, Game Pass is $30 a month now. What happened? See, I told you all that programming stuff, all that. Hey, man, now you're starting to see it. The mask is coming off, like I said. Oh, that Switch 2 graph. Watch the smash drop. So, you guys think about this. Are you ready to spend $1,000-something on this? There will be a couple people, but I tell you, majority of the world's gonna ignore you because you got PC already. For what? You could be being able to do this over here, and people are complaining about that. So, Microsoft joining in is somehow gonna make that somehow more amazing? No. Only going to be the people that are left over in that world a little bit, and some of those Xbox lovers, and that's about it, guys. Other than that, I mean, they're pretty much done in the hardware section. Just like people said, they are a Sega. But even worse, though, with more money. Let's go.
You're starting to see some of the thinking that we have in this handheld, but I don't want to give it all away.
We're talking a lot about the hardware, devices, but when we think about those pivotal gaming moments, like I mentioned Halo, or I remember playing Myst, with my dad.
Yeah. Oh my God, Myst was good.
It was.
Now you're really hitting the nostalgia.
I'm really
You're really
extra
going
dating
for it.
myself.
Yeah.
But we haven't really talked a lot about like games, and I know like exclusives have been less of a focus. It seems like with Xbox, we're getting more like cross-platform games. Where do like big blockbuster, exclusives fit into this, if at all, or is it kind of evolving past that place?
We're really seeing people evolve way past that. Like the biggest games in the world are available everywhere.
Yeah.
You look at Call of Duty, you look at Minecraft, you look at Fortnite, you look at Roblox. Like that's actually what's really driving community in gaming. That's
See, she's not a gamer. She doesn't understand. She's just speaking on the mainstream stuff, talking about college. It's all mainstream, obvious stuff. But really, does she really know how to fix gaming? Does she really know what the problem is? This is media trained stuff. Microsoft IPs that they got to seem like they're the biggest thing in the world, but they monopolize for it. She doesn't know what she's doing when it comes to gaming. And they're putting her in that position. I'm telling you, this is a sinking ship that she's been placed on. Phil Spencer is now retiring. Altof's going to take over. Nutella is doing all this. Trust me, it's still him controlling everything, controlling the wheel. And she's gonna say whatever he wants, along with those people. I mean, she could say a little bit, but just mentioning that, no, dude, this is what's destroying gaming. It's free to play garbage. You see, I mean, it's Fortnite stuff. Call of Duty is a factory game. This does not represent the soul of gaming. No, that's what's wrong with gaming. Literally. So saying something around that, and it's available everywhere. It's like trying to push that. It's available on all your devices. It's available. No. You don't have PlayStation games like that. You don't have Nintendo Switch 2 games, and you will never get them. You see what I mean? And the majority of the gaming industry is over there and in the Steam world where they have their Counter-Strike games. It's not available on all platforms. I don't think so. You see what I'm saying? The Valve games too. World of Warcraft? No. See what I mean? So the gaming industry needs more soul. It needs more creativity. It needs higher tier development without microtransactions, without this free to play garbage, without these toxic communities coming in. I mean, it's just no good. Like, all this, just none of it is good. All this political garbage is no good. Look at Call of Duty more than ever now. You can't even launch 2 years. Like, you already put it in front of my face after 6-7 months. It's like a factory game with no soul. You see what I mean? Minecraft blew up on its own. But there's other games that are bigger and consistently come out that win Game of the Years, and it's never those games. Way better games, you know what I mean? But I wouldn't expect her to really understand that because she's not really a gamer at heart and soul. She's a shark that climbed up the ladder and got in that position. I don't even think she's a terrible person or anything, but I'm not going to go to Sarah Bond for gaming. You know what I mean? Because she's not going to be able to help it. It's not her job to do that either. She's not fit for that. You know what I mean? It's not her world. The people that can help gaming are those that are the Japanese. You see what I mean? The way they have it, they're the heart and soul of gaming. You know what I mean? Phil Spencer was actually a gamer. You know what I mean? That's why I said what I said before. But he's tired, and he's dealing, and it's an impossible job now. Microsoft just destroys everything. What could she really do? Not much, man, except whatever she's allowed to do. So once again, as I tell you guys, as I've been trying to tell you, do not make her the scapegoat. There's going to be some people that blame her, because I've seen people say she destroyed Xbox. No, she didn't. I see people say Phil Spencer destroyed Xbox. No, fucking Don Matrick did it. Excuse my language. You see what I mean? And then he gave that smirk and went to Zyga and passed it to Phil. Kind of like what Jim Ryan did and almost did an impossible job, though not to that extent, but you get what I mean. And then it gets so, this crazy train comes all the way into this present now. And now it is a sinking, insane, stumped, dead crazy train. And here she comes appearing. You see what I mean? You're not going to be able to do anything about that. This is called waking up and seeing reality and not being brainwashed by those DEI programs and all that else. I'm calling it out because that's what it is. And it's bad because all that does is put you in a position that is a failure position and an impossible job to deal with. And they're all in the back. You're taking the licks like that. Check with that Xbox video, take that lick. All negativity, they're done taking licks. They're tired. And it's an impossible game, and they ain't going to beat the Japanese. So they went out, now they went to PC, and they want to go to Valve. Take that 30% loss. They can't overtake Steam. Ain't nobody going there. Nobody like Windows Store. You see what I mean? Don't nobody want to deal with Microsoft in general, forcing you to log into the Windows 11, creepy ass AI. You see what I mean? They don't want to deal with Microsoft if they don't have to. They don't deal with their bloatware, no OS, none of that. And everywhere they go, they're driving people off of Windows 10, dropping stuff down on Steam. They're just not doing anything good. And they're not a gaming company at all. So let's continue. Let's get this truth out.
where people gather, they have experiences, and the idea of locking it to one store or one device is antiquated for most people. You want to be able to play with your friends anywhere, regardless of what they're on, and we're really leaning into that with this experience because it just opens up another way for you to play. As does cloud, as does PC, as does the consoles that we all own and have in our living.
She talking for Satya and Delia.
Thank you so much for joining Mashable in the studio.
It's all
This has
Satya.
been the highlight of my week. I was so excited we got to do this. This is a really cool product.
Well, thanks for having
And Mr. Altop, hey, you know, God bless you, Sarah Bonnie.
me, and I look forward
man.
to you telling me more about how you
Yeah.
enjoy playing the device.
You know, no. So you're aiming to sell what, 5 million? This is what people are saying. 2 million. She means it'll be very expensive. She's just talking, but it's not her making these decisions. This is what I mean. Go to a piece of people in the back you can't see. We're gonna sell 12 units. An expensive PC with a Windows walled garden, so we can have the worst of both worlds. Oh my days made. That is absolutely the perfect console for era. Oh man, this is hilarious. Man, just rip the band-aid off already and tell people what's up. Extreme box on the way, so overpriced in $2,000 5090 like performance. I don't even know what to say at this point. Everybody knows, this is what I'm saying, everybody, but that's gonna be the one that they see saying it. So you think it's her doing it? No. All right, so they're definitely going to the customized OEM model, and they're just not willing to rip the band-aid off and be honest about it. That's correct. So they're gonna tell you, no, it's none of that. That's why I said, do not believe. Remember I said, I do not trust this in my last video. Guys, now you know what I'm talking about. AG is gonna tell you the thing. He's gonna tell you. I'm telling you, this is how the game works. I know this game. I pull down the curtain. I look behind the scenes. You know, I know this game. Listen to me, been doing this for a while. Just ain't been on the camera, but I'm gonna be here now. They're definitely going to the customized OEM model. I mean, they're at least 95% of gaming PCs. Good luck with the Morgan Freeman thing. If people thought the Xbox Ally X was expensive, they're going to see a whole nother level of premium pricing. Oh yeah, get prepared, guys. They don't care. I'm telling you, give me back my money. How many times I gotta tell you? Show me the money. Give me back my money. If you buy some, I'm making pure profit. I ain't losing no more money. And I'm out too. You know what I mean? I'll pass it to you, Altop, and hey, you media training, you know, we already set everything up, but come to me and we'll give me those results, and you better bring me some profit. That lion, Nadelia, yeah. And the H1B1V. No, I'm not gonna get into that. Only Microsoft Store locks games, files, AFK, premium console for premium gamers, except the walled garden is Steam. The only people who are going to be interested in is self-employed business owners and tech workers. It's going to be a very niche product again. Microsoft is done with it. I'm telling you, go full third party and get that money. 1.5K console income, and people are seeing it. It's the writings on the wall. And yes, guys, I've seen it. Dreamcast guy, his video. I didn't even look at it, but it's fucking funny, man. Paying up losers, guys. I'm sorry. This is hilarious. I have not seen it though, but it is too funny to me, man. That's the MSRP. Hey, he's right though. Even though we know that he was overstumping it before. I'm not doing. I'm stumping it now because it's the right thing to do, and they're just being ridiculous. I felt like by the curated experience, they mean it plays PC games and play anywhere titles. We curated out the Xbox part. Pretty much. Is that the price of the order quantity? $1,500 gift card? No, man, my day's being made. Some of this stuff is funny today, man. I'm loving this. Oh my God. All right, y'all. I mean, this is pretty much it. I mean, sorry, man. Hey, look, all the terrible stuff is what they're doing. I'm just sitting over here telling you, and I told you I've been telling you the truth. Like, comment, subscribe. You know what's going down. Oh, rest in peace, Xbox. It was great memories. Literally. Later, y'all. Didn't like it.